August 19th. There's lots to go over today. Sorry, there's no camera here. It's still packed. I just got back from traveling, so still wanted to get this rocking and rolling for you guys though. So the main trade that we were looking for here today was to take SPY or Qs long. Qs into the 50. Now you're not going to see a level on this 1 minute chart, but you will see it on the daily chart because we're going on after the moving averages, which we got, and we'll go over that in a minute. But first, we'll go over the entry here on SPY. So SPY opens up, and it was actually confirming it wanted to hold. It pushed up, came into pre-market highs and failed. We were looking for a straight push up into this level, which there was an opportunity to go short later on multiple times. Didn't take that though. And as soon as it came down into the level, we executed. I executed SPY and Qs. Qs I actually ended up starting in a little bit earlier. I was working both long and short, and we'll go over that in a second. So executed SPY. SPY was a nice quick entry. I can zoom in a little bit on these entries. So dips down into the previous close, execute, pay myself, wait for the secondary push into highs, and then pay myself. So locking in $1,170 on that. Now, this $300 trade was actually a fat finger. It was a fat finger at the time, and I did not want to be in it. I wanted to be in Qs, so I took that off, ended up with a $300 profit. That's fine. That's kind of the nature of options. And then this was the Qs long here. So Qs opens up, comes into the previous close. I start in. Upon confirmation, it was kind of confirming and pissing around with that previous close a little bit, right in that area. So it's kind of going plus minus the previous close. I decided to take it, and if it wanted to come down, it's well within my risk tolerance into that 50 SMA. So add in, get some size in, quite a bit of size actually, into that 50 SMA because we had speed and distance into it. Beautiful entries on that, pay myself. And then as it pulls back to hit a layer of natural support, previous close followed by where there was volume right here. That's where I added in a second time and paid myself on the push. So there was a couple of trades on Qs, locking in $6,960 on the long. Now there was also a massive opportunity to go short as well on Qs right into here. So just as I am taking the long, I am also taking the short because it is split 50-50 on this. It is a beautiful hedging opportunity. Now, I do not necessarily recommend that for traders that are struggling or new to this. The only trades that I really recommend for traders that are really new would be the speed and distance into a valid support level. Okay, so the Qs long and the SPY long would be longs that I would recommend for all caliber of traders to take. This trade short, as well as that initial long, I would hang tight on. Okay, so multiple areas to go short on this. So first short into this as it dips down, comes back up, pushes up. That's fine, well within my risk tolerances. And then speed all the way down into the 50, which was my target as my last sell. And then as it comes back up, we have speed and distance underneath that previous close. I will execute because it will have a tendency to pull back at least to here. So comes to here, I start, I add, and I pay myself. So just kind of topping off the trade, locking in $7,080 on that. So obviously quite a substantial day on the P&L, but even more importantly, I am happy with how I traded and how the room traded. Very, very nice start to the day, to the week. And if you want to learn how to trade consistently and professionally, just like we do each and every day, come to tricktrades.com. We'll see you guys there. Adios, folks.